years, the mystique of the Maharajas may have faded a bit, but it's still the best-selling proposition to guests who want to taste the princely era of India. Umaid Bhavan is probably the best example in the country to provide that taste. Located in Jodhpur in Rajasthan, the majestic facade of Umaid Bhavan, built on Chitta Hill, reminds you of a magical wonderland. From a distance on the desert highway, the special guests get a taste of a royal welcome. A vintage beauty like a Packard Clipper serenades you in the comfort of its spacious and immaculately maintained interior. 4 horses in front and 4 in the rear trot beside you, guiding you to the reception, where you'll receive a royal welcome, fit for kings and queens. As you enter through a central dome with a cupola rising to 140 feet, you'll see turbaned staffers in crisply starched uniforms scuttle through the long corridors. Everyone is treated like a guest of the Maharaja. Ghumar dancers welcome you as you sit down and soak in the place. Guests are installed in cavernous suites, each more decadent than the other, decorated with framed family photographs of His Highness Gaj Singh, the current royalty and grandson of the Maharaja Umaid Singh. Up close, it's not just any palace, it's the Maharaja of palaces. Emerald chandeliers, swimming pools filled with candles, large open spaces covered in marble and stone. Elegant and out of the ordinary, this palace is one of the last great and only Art Deco palaces built in the 20th century. The ambience here is that of arrested time. It's one of the largest private residences in the world, spanning 26 acres, comprising 347 rooms, 64 of which have been turned into an improbably glamorous hotel. We met up with Baiji, a relative of the royal family of Jodhpur, to tell us a little more about the palace and the human stories connected with it.
The main thing about this palace is why it was built. It was not that Umaid Singh Ji, the grandfather of our present Maharaja, wanted to live in the biggest residential house in the world. But Jodhpur was going through a drastic drought and famine in the 1920s. I think for 3 years we had no rain. So when Umaid Singh Sahib wanted to help people financially out in the villages in particular, the people themselves said, "We don't want charity. Give us work and pay us for us." That, I think, you could say is the most important part of this palace.
The task took 3,000 workers in a total of 15 years at a whopping cost of 10 million rupees to complete at that time. Designed by Edwardian architect Henry Lancaster, Umaid Bhavan reflects extravagance in vision with a beautiful blend of Rajput, Jain and European Art Deco styles. No demand is too big or bizarre when it comes to pleasing the guests. Brad Pitt was allowed to land his chopper on the palace's green lawns. Madonna demanded kosher food cooked in Spartan conditions according to the tenets of Kabbalah. Walking out into the lawns of the Umaid Bhavan Palace will give you a sense of expanse and how dwarfed one can feel. The well-manicured lawns of the palace hold a baradari, or a 12-pillared entrance to a raised platform overlooking the lawns and views beyond. The atmosphere is romantic, and the folk music and dance performed out on the lawns can truly cast its magical spell. Watch your spirits soar and sorrow fade away into the cool desert wind. Blues start to blur, and slowly but surely you'll regain your lust for life.